then avoid them. Avoid wrath and avoid anger, outrageous. But who is able to stand before this is worse than the other? But before envy. Envy is worse than the other two. It's worse than the wrath is cruel. Wrath's bad enough, and anger is outrageous. But boy, who can stand before envy? Nobody. Now write down 4 names, and then when you get time, look them up, and then you'll see exactly what he's talking about and why. Your salvation depends upon the crucifixion of Christ. And the motive for the crucifixion of Christ, the motive was envy, according to Pilate. According to the man that had him sentenced, he knew they delivered him because of envy. That's what the Jew turning him over to the Gentile to get him killed. The Jew didn't want him on his hands, so he turned him over to the Roman government. And the Roman government said, I find no fault in this man, I find no fault in this man, I find no fault in this man, and then has him killed. And he knows the charges are false. It says so. It says Pilate knew that for envy they delivered him. Well, that's worse than just wrath or the other. It's worse than them. Where are we at here? One is worse. It's worse than cruel. It's worse than wrath, and it's worse than anger. Envy gets you killed. You might be a wrathful fellow and get him by kicking him. You might be angry with him, give him a sucker's punch, or fire him from his job. But here you crucify him. And what's your motive? It's envy. Who can stand before envy? All right, you write down one. You can write down Pilate, and he'll stand for it real good. And knowing what's going on, write down Satan. Because all the evil in this world comes from somebody who said, one day I'll be like the Most High. I'll put my throne above the stars of envy. It's before Adam and Eve show up. It's superhuman. It's back there before Genesis chapter 1, verse 2. Caused a little trouble, didn't it? All the trouble in this world for 60 centuries, that's worse than just wrath, or anger. That's really something. Him being jealous of God. Write down another one. Rachel. And when Rachel getting mad at her sister had 4 kids, and she couldn't get pregnant. And she got so mad she went to her husband and said, if you don't give me children, I'm going to kill myself. And he got mad at her, and they had a household squabble there, and he said, well, who am I? Am I God that kept him having a child? And then she has a child by proxy through one of the handmaidens, and then later on God answers her prayer.